Okay, hello. Yep. So this is happening. All right. So we got 200,000 shots of the Midas, and we got 100,000 of the horseshoe, which I don't know if that matters. To be honest with you, it's gonna break after like 5. Although uh, when you continue it, it'll keep the charges. I believe that's how that's working. And then which I mean, I don't care all that much. And then picture frame, 100,000, right? So that put us up to 100%. Um, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could hit this button again and go completely off the fucking reservation, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna spin with this and see what happens. See what happens to these numbers right here. And then after we spin that, I think I'm gonna maybe do the jar. Man, it scares the shit out of me because I know once that jar hits, there's no getting out of that. Uh, I mean, well, maybe there is. You can quit out the game. You can always in the task in the game and quit out. But dude, it's jar's gonna be entertaining to say the least. So I'm gonna roll this and see what these numbers go up to. It's E12 right now. I don't know if it's gonna go up any further than that. Until it already did. I think it was E12, wasn't it? Or am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Okay. Yeah, well, it definitely went up. Even if it was, I think it was like E12. I thought it was E12. It's E17 now. I know that now. So let's see what this does. And what do we have? What do we have? It's not really. Is E17 where it's maxing out? Like 5.6 at E17, I think is what it was. Oh yeah, it went to E18. All right, so it's going up slowly. It's going up real slowly. See if I don't have more drawer spaces, man, or I could get these charms again because some of these charms I am not getting rid of, and I'm out of drawer space. It'd be real nice to have some drawer space here because I'd like to put the Erathium down, but man, I don't have the bandwidth to figure out which trinkets I can put down, which ones I got to keep. Oh, controller just yeah, of course. Just I'm not even using controller right now. Disconnected hours ago. So E18 is all they gave me, so that's where we're at with that. With oof. Okay, so that Midas touch has to that has to tick off 200,000 times to get that number up. That's crazy. Um, do I dare? Do I dare equip this and hit that button? So I hit that button. This is gonna go off the rails. Um, let's spin a couple. I wanna see if we get anything other than the sevens on this. No, we ain't gonna get nothing but sevens. Nothing but sevens. Eventually, we'll break that. We'll break that horseshoe. That'll go into the Virago, so that's fine. and they'll glitch out in the shop, which is fine too. I know how to fix that, but although the doubling, this may just be doubling because of the mushroom. The Midas may not be actually doing enough to affect that score. I don't think it is. I think the only thing that's affecting that score is the giant mushroom that is doubling that score every time. I think that's what's happening there. Again, I'm a little loopy. I just woke up, so I'm just like, whatever. Be right back though. Go grab my coffee. All right, here we go. Okay, so once again, let's do the controller. Let's turn the controller on now. And the other monitor. Whoops. Damn it. Hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. Okay, so how much of these we got left? We got 798. Okay, we're good on that for a while. Yep, it's all sevens. That's all that board has. That's awesome. That is pretty cool. And finally got that thing up to 100%. But honestly, I broke the game for myself because now I have nothing to strive for. I have no goals. But it's all good. It's all good. It's fun watching the mushroom hammer up that score, though. Okay, let's see. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I do have this on. All right, we're good. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh boy, just another round. Another round of this craziness. This is it's been nuts. Yeah, I've had that for a bit. I mean, this is this is a long ass round, man. I don't even know when I started playing this game. This wouldn't be around. This is oh god, this run. That's I think what it's called. I said I'm half awake here. I just woke up to a dude pounding on my roof, doing some work on the roof, and so now here I am. Um, yeah, this has been a hell of a long run so far, and it ain't quitting anytime soon. I'm just seeing, how high I can jack up these numbers, and that's kind of what's going on here. The the only thing that's actually increasing is the sevens right now, and of course my total score up there. Total score is only due to the um, right now the way I'm rolling these, the eye pattern. The eye pattern is giving me everything that I lost from the 666s, 999s, whatever. So it's basically just doubling the score every time. And then my the sevens are getting doubled actually everything's getting doubled up here every time. Due to the giant mushroom being on the board or being on the table. So that's kind of all that's really going up right now. Impatient trying to hang up. Yeah, I mean, oh, that was weird. Am I tripping or did that just black out on me? That was interesting. So, yeah, this thing's glitched out, and that's why you have all those hits on the picture frame, all those hits on this horseshoe. Cause yeah, it's glitched the hell out. I'm afraid to hit this button because once I hit the button, the game, excuse me, the game is kind of going to be on hold for a couple days again. Um, yeah, and so I can't really hit the button right now. Um, but that's what's going on. I mean, I have the phone, so I'd go back to my old system here if I wanted to, and I'd have to put this away because this does not help for this system. And then I can equip that. I don't have the other piece that I was running up here, and I could actually get it if I can find it in the shop. I need the book of shadows. No, that's the Bible. It's Necronomicon. Um, okay, so we are starting to have issues, right? Because that graphic is definitely broken. Yeah, that graphic is broken. I think we're getting to max density on this game where things are starting to really get glitchy. Um, at least those are still running. Those graphics are still running, but that graphic is busted. That's not supposed to be moving at that slow of a frame rate. Um, yeah, that's interesting. So the only thing that I'm missing here is this, and that gives me more turns, which the only purpose of that is to get the red phone calls, to up the score, and to add to the Phantom wheels, so we can do this. And so now, since we don't have the what you call it up there, the horseshoe, we should be able to hit this button without too much of a problem. Now the button too, man, that's glitched because you look at the button and it's not blinking as fast as it normally should. So yeah, we're starting to have problems. Okay, so that's gonna go 5 turns. Abizu. Um, that's the Virago. Yeah, the Abisu sucks. It's good for one thing, only one thing. and that's it. And then once you get that done, you can basically ban that from the shop and be happy. But it's only good for the cardboard house. Okay, so we're running off the cat uh, thing right now, and that's giving us turns. Yeah, I know 666s. It's easier to score without them. It's easier to score without them. Yeah, I mean, I ran the first four deadlines. Yeah, I think it was the first four deadlines. I ran the 666s, but yeah, not anymore. I figured no. All right, brother. But yeah. So I mean, basically that's how I'm getting my score up is the 999s. Right now, I don't have a score because those I kind of even forgot how to play this damn thing. But yeah, they didn't run any score because I didn't score anything before I started doing the phone calls. And so now we're gonna end up with, well, that sucks, man. It only gave me one hit on that. So now basically it's just double score every time I hit the 666s, which turns into the 999s, and the double score. And it fills the phantom wheels there. So everything, that's why everything's a jackpot. So you got two options in this game. You got a jackpot or the 999. And so that's it, you know. I mean, not from here on out because the Phantom Wheels only have like 790, I think, saved up but for the 700, the next 790 times where it turns into a jackpot, that's all you can get. You know, you get a jackpot or the 999 combo. And honestly, I want the 999s because I want to store some more of those up. Which, if I wanted to, I get 100,000 charges on the phone, and yeah, that's not gonna be a fun turn to play if I do that. It's really not gonna be a fun one, man. It's gonna be miserable. But could do it. We could hammer that out. We could make that happen. In fact, probably the next. That's probably the next iteration of this. I was thinking of doing the piss jar and uh, the hand there, the Midas, and that way you would basically um, get 1,000. Yeah, you get 100,000 of each pattern. So it'll take you a couple days just to do one spin. And that's something I'm gonna have to mess with and test out and see if that locks up the game. Because right at this point, this is just the game's broken, and that's the only point of this is breaking this game. Excuse me. Woof. Because there is a definitive glitch that yeah, happens when you have a certain combo up there. Up here. But basically I need to pull the horseshoe out to get it to work. And so if I pull the horseshoe back out, and that's why I put it away. But you look at like the blinking on this light, man, that thing is blinking super slow. Super slow. So yeah, we're starting to have graphical problems with what we're doing. Okay, so we hit the phone. So now at this point, the phone is going to go 3 times in the next round, which I guess is fine. I'd rather have more. Although we could do it more, yeah, because we could hit it at the beginning of the next round. Because all the phone does in the beginning now is because of the cat toy. The phone just gives me rounds. It gives me extra turns. But it's a 2 for 1. It's not that big of a deal. The evil calls. Yeah, I don't play much with the evil calls, man. The evil calls are done for me by deadline 5. I try to get them done every time by deadline 5 so I could raise this number. Um, that's just kind of how I play this game. Um, I don't want to deal with it taking all your money. And so, yeah, by deadline 5, I'm usually done with the evil calls. Because I don't want it taking all your money. Because the problem with that is, like, if it does it on the very last turn of the round, you can really get yourself screwed and lose the game from that. And so I kind of avoid that. Is rude against the demon. I don't understand that, right? Because like my understanding is now I don't know, like cuz I'm not a developer on this game, but um my understanding is this is purgatory, right? This whole thing is purgatory. You're stuck in purgatory to see whether you're going to go to heaven or go to hell. And I believe the red phone calls is like Satan calling you and giving you a deal that's always kind of negative, but it helps you out in the positive, which is pretty awesome that they did that. Um, and then the regular phone calls are neutral, and then the 999s are supposed to be like heaven calling you. At least that's my understanding. That's why I believe when you finish with the white key, I think the elevator is supposed to go up, even though technically it goes up anyway, because um, when you do the other one, normal key, it kind of goes up because you go up in a level every time. But I don't know. But it shows you heaven. Well, it shows you the clouds at the end if you get the white key, and then I think it just starts over, right? When you get the normal key, it's been a while. Or no, it goes black. It goes black, and then yeah, it starts over. That was always my theory on how this. Oh shit! I gotta hit the button again. That was always my theory on how this works. I don't know though. I call the Holy Call Sweet Pea because Sweet Pea is the angel character I made, inspired by them. Well, the evil calls, I call them Wolfsbane. Yeah, see, the graphics are broken. My whole thing is I've just been breaking this game. Where I had I had someone come into the chat and tell me how to do something on this game or that something was possible in this game. And man, when he did that, man, that opened this thing up. It opened this up for some crazy just madness. And he's the one that got me to and I didn't realize that when they did the expansion, I think they screwed up. I don't think they meant it for this to be able to happen. But that horn up there, where is it? Oops, no, damn it. This horn is supposed to be built by um, taking this and the horseshoe and the nuclear button combining together to make that horn. So theoretically, these aren't supposed to be on the board at the same time, but here we are, and that's due to the booster packs being opened. And eventually, the booster pack will give you that horn. Honestly, I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know that was a thing, and you could actually do that. But it, someone told me that it's possible, so I decided to try it out. Eventually, did it and got all those pieces. So, I have the button sitting in the drawer, afraid to get rid of it because once I get rid of it, it'll be banned from the shop and I won't be able to get it again. So even though it doesn't work, they don't stack. But the heart there, the heart stacks with that horn. So that's insane. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I love this game, man. This game's cool. This game's great. Um, oh, you're just playing demo? Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love messing with this game. But like I said, at this point, the idea here has been just to break it. And yeah, I think I've pretty much broken it at this point. I don't know what deadline this is going to get me up to so far. I don't think it's very high. Um, I watched a guy playing this on Twitch the other day, and he was up at E 33,000, I believe, or 3,300, or no, 33,000. Yeah, he was at 33,000. So the score goes pretty damn high in this game. Like I said, we at this point this thing is broken. It's broken as shit. That's kind of what I like about games like this. You can break them usually, but I just stumbled on this one because of what someone said in the chat, dude. He's been playing this longer than me, I guess, and I'm playing it for a while. I've been playing it since last year sometime. And I know it only came out like sometime middle last year, I believe. Um, just keep rolling, man. So ideally, this is the play, man. Is get a excuse me, get a jackpot at the beginning. Once you get that jackpot and you roll 666s after this, it just doubles your score every time. And that's kind of all I'm doing here. And I have 100,000 rounds left on this. 100,000 plus. I don't really need the Midas touch, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's not really helping all that much, but it is kind of interesting just to play with it. But those numbers are going, they're doubling every time, multiplying every time. But I don't hit jackpots that often, Ryan. So I hit the 999s more than anything. So they're not doubling every single time. But yeah, I mean, so far the only graphics that seem broken are the button and the movement of the Abyssu and all that stuff in the shop. The bathroom wasn't moving when I saw that up there, which it kind of caught my eye, but I raced by it real quick. In fact, this thing I don't even need up on the board because it's not holding anything. It's not doing anything. But yeah, this is kind of the spread right now. The only thing it's really not doing much. The Midas touch he ain't doing nothing, but he's fine. I'll keep him up there for now. The drawer's still moving. It's still bouncing. See if you still go crazy. Yeah, that's going. That's still showing the. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the. That thing's broken. That thing's completely broken. Surgery machine. Nah, looks okay. Yeah, looks okay. Let's see what the Abyssu looks in this. No, they're still moving in there. So yeah, the button is definitely broken. Let's see if we roll some 666s. Yeah, we do. So we'll hit the button on this just to uh, add to the cat charm. As many turns as we can here. And this is kind of excuse me. Don't vape, kids. Oof, man, it screws up your throat. The This is kind of the pattern, man. This could be the pattern for the next God knows how many months. Because this is probably going to be an extremely long game, painfully long game. But at this point, I just keep myself to an hour. I play for about an hour a day on stream here, and then I don't really play too much. See, the jag the slot machine is even kind of glitching right there with its graphics. So normally it shrinks and grows a lot faster than that, or bounces, whatever it's doing when it does the jackpots. It starts going crazy, but right now it's really not. It's not moving very. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, normally it would bounce around a lot more. So we're starting to have graphic issues with this. Okay, 16 phone calls. I mean, 7 on the next round. Okay. And yeah, Midas really isn't doing anything right now. So every time you hit the button, you're getting the 666s. So yeah, the Midas isn't going to do all that much. Honestly, I'm kind of watching. Okay, I'm watching my StreamYard here. You might not even be able to see um, the graphics, breaking on that. Yeah, it's not as fluid um, as it is on my end here. So I do have both computers open. So, but you're gonna have to trust me on that. This thing, yeah, you can even see it on there. It is not moving. It's barely moving. It is moving, so you can tell it still moves, but it's broken. Broken. Okay, how many of these we got saved up? So curiosity, 836. All right, we're climbing. And then again, got 100,000 rounds left. So yeah, it's a marathon. So we got 7, I believe, that carried over. So that'll give us 9. That'll give us 11. Okay, and the only reason I'm doing that is so the cat thing triggers, and we're just gonna have a bunch of rounds on this one. But can you imagine 100,000 of these 999s? Damn, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. but we could easily do it. I'm torn on which one I want to do, though, to be honest with you. I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to try and I'm going to try and play around with I'll play the first turn, try and get a jackpot on turn 1, and then from there I think gonna run the craziness of the phone. I think I'm gonna take the pitch jar off, do the phone, and we'll get 100,000 rounds of the phone. And if we can, as long as we have a jackpot at the beginning, it'll double the score every single time. That'll be 100,000. So it means it'll, double score, 100,000 times or whatever. And then it will also, I think the mechanic on the cat would work the cat toy would work this way, where it would give us 100,000 free rounds also. So even after you're done with that, it'd still give you 100,000 rounds. I think that's how it works. 100,000 spins. So it'd be basically hit hit a jackpot, because everything's jackpot at this point. Let's take the Phantom Wheels down. Hit a jackpot. I gotta make sure I don't have any bleed over on this, so I don't want any bleed over to the next round. Hit jackpot, uh, and then hit the button, activate the phone. The phone will give you a 100K, and then once you get the 100K on the phone, then you roll basically like this, the 666s for 100,000 times. Oh my God, that's insane. Man, these headphones were really good for a long time, but now all of a sudden they time. So they don't last very long anymore. Battery in them doesn't. Okay, so we could hit this thing again, but I think I'm gonna pull the Midas down also. I think I'm gonna sell the Midas or destroy the Midas, give her the Midas. I don't think I need the Midas. Yeah, I don't think the Midas has a point right now. I think the big mushroom is probably good enough. Um, hit that. That gives 3, so there's no carryover. Okay, I don't want any carryover. So we 40 minutes in? Yeah. Let's get this set up. And yeah, do bad things this game. I realize there is no direct line to the developer, so um, I think I will eventually post this in the forums to show them that this is possible, but I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of on them at this point. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just roll this out and finish this out. And I don't think I'm gonna hit that button. Because I don't want any bleed over into the next round. And I think we're going to set up here. I think that's the play. It's crazy, man. I don't even play this game as much as I don't even play this game that much anymore. It's on all the damn time. It's always doing something, but I don't even play it. Spend more time just watching graphics. I wonder if the problem we're having with the graphics is going to affect um, the madness that I'm about to do. We'll see in a minute. If it does, it might. It just this thing may be broken. I love setup though. Setup is I don't know how to make it better. I'm sure there probably is a way, but man, I'm absolutely loving this setup. Why did that look funny? Oh, so when that blinks, yeah, that's why that went dark. Okay. Um. Wow. Those graphics just froze out. I want to see that again. There it goes. There's too much going on in this game. This game's losing it. It's losing its shit. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're gonna take the problem is we gotta get rid of this thing, I think. Which yeah, that's not gonna matter. Um we can also get rid of this thing. Yeah, because that's not gonna matter either. We roll the shop and only that showed back up. The Midas didn't show up. Huh. Oh, because it's in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Don't care. So the plan is okay, so the plan is to roll one, roll a normal round, do a jackpot. Once we get the jackpot, then hit the button, and it's going to lock us up for another, I don't know, 36 hours, something like that. So let's see what happens here. Cool. That's what we need. And I don't think the developers care about things like this. I realized, like, I looked in the thing and they were talking about how the weird clock is glitched out. And, if you want to reset the weird clock, all you got to do is just quit out of the game. And as long as you got charged to the left in it, I guess, which, yeah, they haven't fixed. So I guess I don't care. Oh, that didn't. Wow, that didn't happen. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, it happened that time. Yep, it worked that time. So it's RNG based. So it's not going to happen every single time. So let's see what gives us the 100K in this. Let's see what happens. Because realistically, what I want is I want that or the phone. I want the phone at the 100K. If I get that phone at 100K, I'll be happy. If it just gives me the horseshoe and the picture frame, I don't care about that. The picture frame's done. In fact, I'd probably put the picture frame away. It wouldn't matter. Although I like the fact that we're at 100% on the 777s, or on the sevens, I should say. Oh, dude, yeah, that is causing issues. Okay, well, there we go. So we're gonna have 100K on the phone. So I mean, once this clears, the score is gonna go bananas. It's just gonna be a shit fest of rolling 666s every single time. That's gonna be a nightmare. That's gonna be madness. But it's all good. And hopefully, like I said, if the cat gives us the free turns, it's going to be able to hit all 100,000 times. Otherwise, we're going to roll it 2 more times because we got rid of the Book of Shadows, so we're not getting any more turns on this round. And oh no, you know what? The cat's not going to work. No, the cat's not going to work. This is busted. I broke this. It's not going to work. Let me do this. I'm gonna exit out of this game. I'm gonna kill the game, kill the process, because this is absolutely pointless doing this. We're gonna end task on this thing because it is locked up. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it back up again. Yeah, I just realized because the cat doesn't happen. Um, it's 3 consecutive spins with no reward, which means I got to have 3 spins, which means I have to have this up. This has to get up there somehow. Okay, well we can put that up there, so that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So now we can pull that off. Theoretically. Okay, it did the same thing. You know what? The graphics are back to normal. Okay. Okay, that's all it took. Exiting out of the game and starting over. Okay. Yeah, fixed graphics. Okay, well that's cool. I mean, this game's been playing for, weeks at this point. And here we go, locking it up. We're locking it up. Let's watch the magic happen. And let's see if this works. We need the phone. We need the phone at 100K. No, we don't. I screwed this up. Screwed this up. Let's hope the phone doesn't go to. Well, it doesn't even matter, man, because it's gonna be locked up for a while here. So I think I'm gonna have to quit out again, start this over, start the project over. Yeah, because that would have worked. But that's not gonna work. What I'm trying to do. So we're gonna start this over again. Oh, what the hell, bro? Oh, oh shit! CloverPit's not even registering as CloverPit anymore. Wow. Yeah, CloverPit in my process is not even showing up as CloverPit anymore. That's crazy. Wow, it's showing up as like some sort of, yeah, something different. All right. Let's do this again. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's get our shit together and do this right. I'm just curious if this will work. If this works, this is going to be stupid. It's going to be completely stupid. Um, oh, wait. First of all, I need to do this. Sorry. Got set up again. Your browser has blocked your screen. Oh, yeah. Nah, it's not. Yeah. Sorry. Screwed something up there. It's fine. Should be fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it for real this time. No more misplays, man. Let's do it right. Okay. Okay. At least fix graphics. That's cool. But no, my processes it didn't even show up as CloverPit last time. Showed us some weird graphics service group something or other. Weird. All right. We ready? We're ready. Thank you. Okay. Now the magic. If it works. If it just gives me, the horseshoe or something, then start over. Do it again. But if it works, you know, we'll be up at E whatever thousand when this is over. 10,000, whatever. We will see. We will see. It's still locked up. Still figure out what it's going to do. Working that RNG out 100,000 times. There we go. Okay. So now all we got to do is just wait for this to clear up. And then once this clears up, we're going to have a crazy score. This is going to be nuts. And hell, I may even hit the button again after this is done. I don't know. We'll see. But because this is going to be an extremely high scoring round. I don't know where it's going to end, so we're all good. But yeah, that's going to be that, and that's set up for I don't know. Let's see. So 1, 2, they hit all three, so that's going to be set up for like 72 hours, I think, something like that. So I'll check in every day, see how this is going, and I think we're good on that. We got here E26 on the sevens. That's kind of cool. I'm going to keep that mushroom, I think, up. And keep him up. Everything else looking good. We got 100,000 rounds left, so we're good there. For sure. 200,000 on tickets if I skip right now, which is crazy because I don't even have that many tickets right now, considering what I had before. And to break that takes a little bit of that's a pain in the ass. And I haven't found a way to really kind of screw with that yet to keep those tickets when you use the SIN, I think it's called, poster, whatever that is, picture. I don't know. But anyway, so that's it. We're going to come back every day until this is cleared up. And then once this clears up, we'll see what we want to do from there. If we want to hit the button again and do some more, stack up some more. Probably not. Probably roll a bunch of them. We can always hit that button later in the process of the turns. I don't know. We'll see. But with that, I think I'm going to get off of this for time being. I'm going to let this run in the background for a bit. And okay, well, it says CloverPit now, so that's good. But have a good day. Have a good day. What's left of it. And run the outro.